Hi everybody, this is Moss Jackson, Mondays with Moss. This is my Wednesday follow-up to my talk on this past Monday where I was talking about your toolkit for improving self-awareness. You know, self-awareness is your basic tool, because without self-awareness, you don't know what to change, what you have to change and how to do it. We're going to be looking at that now, and starting on Monday, I got a really powerful conversation called self-control, because self-control is so essential. And today, actually, I wanted to tell you about a personal incident that got me in touch with the 10 signs that you may not be doing a great job being self-aware, and what can you do to improve self-awareness. So something happened some time ago. I think I handled this about 4 or 5 years ago, but I used to get really annoyed with my wife. So I'm in my car now, love to drive. Often when we go someplace, I drive, but sometimes I make a turn because I feel like making a turn. I get bored, want to do something different. So one day we're driving, I think we're driving out to lunch. I make a turn, and my wife says to me, "Moss, why'd you make a left-hand turn?" No, I heard it as, "Moss, why'd you make that left-hand turn?" I couldn't see her face, but I swear I heard my mother's critical voice saying to me, "Moss, why'd you do that?" And right away, I handled it quite poorly. I said, "I'm fucking driving. I don't need you criticizing me." And she said, "I'm not criticizing you. I'm asking you a question." And I said, "Well, then why are you yelling at me?" She says, "I'm not yelling at you." Anyway, it did not go very well. The lunch was not great. But I got to thinking about it. And last Monday, I was talking about some things you need to do if you want to improve self-awareness. Like, for example, can you identify your triggers? Can you tell the difference between a story and a fact? And can you be a witness to what's going on? So I practiced that. I said, okay, so what's going on? When I got home later after lunch, we still weren't talking. So I went into my office and I said, what the hell just happened? I didn't behave well. I mean, my goal was to have a great relationship, have a sense of humor, be curious. But I wasn't that way. I was defensive and reactive. I was a reaction machine, total survival. So when I looked at it, I realized that I was watching my thoughts. My thoughts were, she's being critical. She's attacking me. And I didn't do anything. I just made a left-hand turn. So that really is a story. The fact was, she asked me a question. Why are you making a left-hand turn? The rest of it was my story. I made it up. I made her into my mother. My mother's been dead for 30 years. And I'm reacting to this woman who I love as if she's the ghost. And she's like attacking me, reminding me I'm still an idiot. So, and then I identified the trigger. The trigger was when I think I'm being criticized, I got annoyed. That was my trigger. So I thought about it, and I handled it pretty well. I was able to talk about it. And since that time, I have been in control. I've never lost my temper again. When she says to me when we're driving, "Moss, you're driving too close to the car in front of us." Hey, David. Hey, Tom. When you're driving too close, like we have a place in Brigantine. We drive down Atlantic City Expressway. I like to drive fast. Sometimes I get too close, particularly if a car doesn't move from the left to get out of my lane. And whenever she says anything now, I just tell her, okay, I'll back off. I guess I'm driving too close because I'm annoyed. And then I calm down because I know what my trigger is. So I will tell you on Monday some of the things I did to gain self-control. Because you got to get control over what? Over somebody else? No. Hey, Megan, great to see you. Got your horse with you? So anyway, you got to get control over yourself, over your thoughts and your feelings and your actions. And you do that by identifying your triggers, by telling yourself, is this a story or a fact? And can I be a witness to my mind, the horror show in my mind, and do something about it? On Monday, I'll tell you exactly what I did. I haven't had that incident for 5 years. Once I went through this exercise, once I used my toolkit, Navigating for Success toolkit, I got my hands around it. I got my hands around my mind bandit, the bandit of my mind that yanks me out of the present, out of having a great relationship and having some stupid relationship with my dead mother. Anyway, I hope this makes sense to you. I'm in my car, thought about the story. thought you might enjoy it, and I hope you join me on Monday next week. And I'll probably do it earlier because I have a doctor's appointment at 11. So I think I'm going to do my Mondays with Moss earlier. I'll figure out, probably be about 9 o'clock maybe. But I hope you catch it. If not, you can always check it. Doesn't have to. I'll do it live, but you can check me during the week. Anyway, be well, drive well, watch your triggers. See if you can separate your fact from your story, and watch the movie in your mind. It's the most fascinating movie that we get. It's live streamed. We see it all the time. Anyway, folks, Mondays with Moss. Great to see you. Take good care. Navigate well. And on Monday, let's navigate. Okay? Bye. Bye-bye.